let's see. And so you doing good, Juan? Good. Hey! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for joining me.
Super it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes, this is awesome. Yeah, I've been following you online for a while, and like you and Luna, just the last person I spoke with, like you just have I don't know, you seem to just have a bright spirit. Like you seem nice. Oh,
Oh, thank you. Well, I try to be, I try to have that. And, you're not the first person to tell me that. How should I say this? It's like everywhere I go, strangers come up to me. Some tell me their problems. And I'm like, why me? No, I'm not the one.
Oh, no.
So I kind of understand, like, I have that frequency, that vibe that people feel comfortable with. And that's one of my main things that kind of have me successful in the business is just being myself. Just being calm, cool, collective, never getting upset kind of mood. So I try to be friendly with everybody. That's just me, that's just how I am. I just wish the whole world was like nice and bubbly, but it's
Same. So Destiny, I want to ask, how did you get started? Or well, actually, what do you prefer? Do you prefer adult content creator? Do you prefer sex worker? Or does it matter?
It really doesn't matter because it all is under the same umbrella. Like, I'm not afraid to say that I'm a sex worker. I'm proud to be one. I'm not afraid to say that I'm an adult content creator. I'm proud to be one. So it really doesn't matter. Those are all titles. It doesn't really matter. What matters for me is that people who watch my content not only enjoys it, but kind of get to know me and see how I am in the sexual environment, and also not as sexual, but always have that sexual persona. So it's kind of good for me,
Yeah.
I like it. I just, I love what I do. I love the freedom about it, but it does. I mean, the work that goes in, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. Some days I don't want to film. Some days like, where's my creativity? Where's my emotion?
So what puts you in the mood?
What puts me in the mood is that I gotta clear my mind. I have to clear my mind, because there'd be so many things that I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this, and it's like, clear my mind. Feel your body, And what gets me in the mood is just kind of get in tune with myself. So if I'm not in the mood to touch myself, I'm not going to make content because the videos is not going to come out authentic, and it's not going to come out. It's going to come out, oh, she just made it just to make it. You can see it in her face.
So you don't force yourself?
No, I don't force myself. I don't force it upon me. I really don't. Some girls do. Some girls I don't. I'm one of the ones I can't force it upon myself because it's going to be like,
yeah, people are going to.
And you can see through the video that my energy level is not the same as with previous videos. You see, like, I'm into it. I'm energetic. I'm there. I'm like, don't want to stop. And it's like, sometimes my videos go longer than what I planned on. So it's like, bring it back. I don't know, it's too much fun now.
But that's nice, though. That's nice. That means you're enjoying what you do.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah. But like I said, getting in that mindset, it's not like every day I'm creating content. No, can't do it.
So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for 8 years.
Wow. I feel like everyone that I guess, I don't know, encounter, I guess, online is, 2-3 years maybe. But 8 years, wow, that's a wow.
So the way I started as a webcam model. So okay. As a webcam model, I didn't know going into this business when I started. Making videos wasn't a thing. It really wasn't. You just get on webcam, you collect your tips, you put on a show, you leave, that's it. And then girls was making extra money making videos for guys who wanted them. So it's like custom videos, and then they paid through the website.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm not into videos. No, I was like, I had enough that I'm doing the webcam thing, but I didn't mind, but it's like I didn't want myself out there too much. So that was one of my worries when I started. Like, people finding out. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to be low key, like webcam. I can hop on, hop off, get off.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
catch me when you can. But then it was like, no, you can make more making videos, and I'm like, okay. So I started making videos coming to my webcam chat, and it was like, did you know? Some star guy was like, did you know you can resell these videos? I was like, no, I didn't know.
Oh wait, so it was your subs that kind of gave you that idea?
So they kind of gave me the idea because they're like, listen, you can make so much money. I'm like really, like I didn't have a guide. I didn't have anybody to help me. I didn't have anybody to tell me, well, this is what you can do. When you get on this site, this is what you can do. I was learning through trial and error. I will go into different webcam models, look at how they will do their room, how they will work their room, how they work. The crowd, and I try to implement it.
What made you want to do webcam in the first place?
So, how should I say this? My younger years, when I used to watch porn, these ads will always come up.
Yeah.
And I would always see these girls like hit the gold show, and they were like, and I would look at them, and I'd be, I didn't know no better, so I would type in the chat, and I was like, yeah, I want to see your boobs, you know, and then see if they would actually respond to what I was saying. So then I was like, So then she's like, they would talk and say, no, let's go. We got $5 more to reach my goal. And I'm like, what's this gold show? What is this? And then I was seeing how the tips, they were rolling in tips. I was like, what is this? So as I came of age, I started doing more research. It took me a while before I even really just dived in. I didn't just dive in head first. It took me, I found about it when I was like 17, 18 years old. And
You found what?
I found out about webcam sites when I was 17, 18. I didn't join until I was about 23.
Wow.
So that gives you an insight of how much in regards of the webcam. And I thought I did all the research in the world. I thought I did all the research I could have done in terms of the startup and everything else. But nope. No.
Interesting. So at 23, so you've been,
in the game, and I'm still learning.
Wow, watching stuff. So at 23, you go, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a show. What was your first show like? What was that first cam show like?
Oh God, it was embarrassing.
Why do you say that? Why you say that?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't have no tip menu. I had no guide. At the time, I was dealing with somebody, and I was like, okay, come on, I'm on a webcam show, so we just get fucking on webcam. Like, no tips, no go, no nothing.
Wait, so your partner was okay with that at the time?
At the time, he was cool with it. He was like, okay, cool, let's go. And while we were doing it, it was like, I was getting people to come in. Nobody was paying. So I was like, okay, I'm doing a show. I'm fucking online. Why is nobody paying? Like, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? I was doing everything wrong. I was working ass backwards. I was putting on the show, expecting these guys to tip me. And that's not how it worked. How it worked was, you tip me first. You help me reach the goal that I want. And then I'm going to put on the show that I say I'm going to put on. So I was working all ass backwards. It was all embarrassing. Oh, gosh. And then my partner didn't sign up for the website. So one thing happened was like, the show got cut off. The website like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know, you have somebody on camera with you. You didn't even have them. I was like,
because they need paperwork. Or not paperwork, but they need
verification that the person you're dealing with is over the age. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. So I kind of fucked up. That was all a bug up.
Wait, so then after that, what kept you going?
So my first website that I've ever went on was Live Jasmine.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So Same. Okay, watching porn and seeing ads for Live Jasmine all the time, and I was like, I wonder who. Like, wow. Okay.
I started on Live Jasmine, and I thought it was real classy. I loved the website, the layout, everything was. I didn't like the percentage. They had you doing a whole lot. And I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even have a professional photographer. I don't have professional pictures. You're asking me for a whole lot that I don't really have. Yeah. So most webcam sites, their percentage is 80-20. Live Jasmine will have you at that percentage, but then turn around and say, well, your pitch is not clear enough, so we're taking 10% away from you. You don't have the intro video, we're taking 5% away. So they will deduct. So I was actually on Live Jasmine making 20%, and they were making 80%. Oh. So it was the flip around. And I didn't like it. They was like, well, if you want to make your 80% or your 95%, this is all the shit you need to have. And you need to have it in order. And you need to have the pixels right and all that. I was like, you're doing so much. I was like, okay, webcam sites, straight Google, and I came up with a list of websites. So then I jumped over to cams.com.
Nice. So, okay, so you found camming. Doing camming. How did you find? What is your niche? Is it like? It seems like more like gamer girl, more like that.
Both, because how should I say? Over the years, I had to grow and had to expand my brand. So I couldn't stay in one sector, which is webcam. Mm-hmm. Like I said, that webcam started to lead me making videos. Next thing you know, there's websites where you can sell those same clips. So next thing you know, I became getting on clip sites. Webcam, clip sites. Then it was like, you can get more people. They was like, well, so this is how it started with me being the whole gamer girl. I do play video games off cam. One time I was on cam and it was boring as hell, and I was like, fuck this. And I turned my game on. And as soon as they seen me naked with a controller in my hand, I was like,
it was over.
You game too? And I was like,
okay. See, the thing about lives that kind of is intimidating, I think, is that you're just kind of waiting. You're just kind of like sitting there, kind of waiting, unless you just have the subs coming in. But it seems like from just like watching, it's just like you're kind of waiting around for people to come in.
Yeah.
And then
this is the secret. This is what I do. I tell girls, move around your room. Like right now, if we was on webcam, this is me waiting for somebody to come in. So I'll have my music playing and I'll literally be bumping. And, I'll be looking on Amazon for clothes and be bumping like, yeah, singing to myself, and then people be like, what the fuck is she doing? Who's she talking to? Or sometimes I will have my camera on mute and I'll just be talking to myself like, yeah, girl, and what's going on? So people will be like, well, who the fuck she talking to? So they'll come and be like, who you talking to? I'll be like, oh, my homegirl, she's about to leave out the door. And then
I love it.
You gotta make it interesting. So they'll, a lot of times girls be like, oh, what do I do?
Right. Just sitting there, or they're like watching TV or something. I feel like it's easier
to watch somebody watch TV. So you have to be interesting to the person who click on you. So if you are in a room and you see yourself bored, or what I call the room being dead, move around, like, get your movements around, because when they see different frames, so basically on a webcam site, when you're on the site, you see screenshots. So 1 minute I could be here, next minute you'll see that, next minute you might see me turn forward. So
okay.
This. You're never gonna just see my picture. You're gonna see different sections or different angles of, so you might see me here, and next thing you might see my back or my hair long, and then you'd be like, okay, what is she doing? Like, wait a minute, hold up. And then
interesting.
People will always click on your page to see what you're doing, and if you're doing something interesting, they'll stay. If not, they'll leave, or they'll leave and come back. So it's like,
this is great. And thanks for all the likes, by the way, y'all. Thanks for all the likes. And I'm talking to Destiny Red about sex work in general, just her experience with it. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions for Destiny, please write it up. We'd love to see it.
Yes, I don't mind answering you guys' questions. I love questions.
So that's a good. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point.
A lot of girls always, you see them on their phone and. Guys be like, I don't want to talk to nobody who's always going to be on their phone.
Right.
So you got to make it interesting. The more interesting you make it, the more people come in. I won't say the more money is going to be spent, because it's not always, we all want it to be about the money, but a lot of times it's not like that, because sometimes a guy just want to come on, look, he might not gotten paid yet. So I'm never going to dismiss the person who might not have money right then and there, because you know what? When he get paid, he might spend $500 on his payday. But you know why he might spend that $500 only on me on his payday? Because I didn't humiliate him saying that he was broke. I didn't humiliate him, block him, do any of that. Shit happens.
Oh, okay. This is interesting, because I feel like customer service is a big. I don't mean to bore y'all, but I feel like customer service seems to be like a big part of this thing. It's a business.
It is. See, most people don't. It's all how you look at it. So if you look at it as a business, you conduct it as a business, you'll be successful as a business. Now, not every business is successful. When I started, I didn't make thousands. I didn't make millions. I didn't make anything. I made a couple hundred, But eventually, with the knowledge, with research, with networking, because it's for the past year or two, I've been networking with other females, which help my brand.
It's a lonely business.
But before that, I did everything. I didn't have nobody help. I had to learn through trial and error.
You think it's nasty for women to have hair under her arms? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be totally honest with you here. I got a confession.
What?
I've always shaved my pussy hair. And it wasn't that I was embarrassed by it. I just never really liked my pussy hair. Since this quarantine.
Why?
I don't know. I just never really embraced the pussy hair like that. It's just like, you got too much hair to shave. So now that this quarantine has happened, I said, fuck it. Let it grow.
Hey, let the bush come in.
I have a bush now. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know having a bush was just breaking more money.
There you go. Dude, hey, people like the bush. Let's bring it back. People like the bush. Yeah.
I was like, well, y'all could have told me to grow it out. Y'all didn't have to let me keep shaving if y'all like the bush like that. I didn't mind keeping it, because I hate shaving every other day or every,
No, yeah, shaving every day.
So, hair under the arm, natural hair, listen, I'm all for it. Because, a bush gets tired of shaving after a while. I'm doing it for so long and repetitiously.
So let me ask, what's been your, what's been the strangest custom you've ever had to do? Or not strange, it's just something that you're like, okay, wow, all right, let's do this.
I would say my belly button. Yeah, I was like, what? I had to read the script a couple of times to get it. And it was like me fully clothed, a crop top, and while I'm having just blabbering about nothing, playing with my belly button.
Oh, just your finger in and out your belly button?
Playing with my little gut, my little fupa, just...
Okay.
I'm like,
wow. But you know what, though? Okay. I will say, I said last time, I watch Pornhub, I watch YouTube sometimes, and I just see what people upload and what's on there. And I've been seeing people, grease up dildos and, just fuck their belly button. So... Whole videos, and they fuck it like a pussy. Yeah.
And I have one of those Indians where my belly button is kind of thick. In fact, I used to get tease. In fact, kids used to be like, come here, Destiny. I'm like, what? They'd be like, put your shirt up. And I'd be like, hi. And they would stick their finger in my belly button because it amazed them how far their finger go in my belly button. And I would smack the shit out of them. Get out of here. Like, go somewhere, bye.
Where they put it, they try and see how.
And it goes pretty far. It's like,
oh, wow.
So, yeah. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm interested in, like, okay. Well,
okay. Mine doesn't go. Someone said you have good promo. You have great promo. Someone said they see you every time they open up their IG. Oh, that's awesome.
You.
Let me ask you: do retweet groups? And this is for the sex worker question, but do retweet groups work? Because it seems like they don't.
What? So they don't.
Really?
I love me a retweet group. I'm in like so many retweet groups. I can't even keep more. It's like retweet group. I'm like a retweet crackhead. Okay. So one of the main things I've always tell people is to make up a backup page for Twitter. Because the retweets, a lot of retweet groups don't like when you unretweet at all. Some have a 24-hour limit where you keep the retweet up on your page for 24 hours and then you unretweet it. Some of them, they don't want you to unretweet it ever. Like, ever. So instead of having my main page with a whole bunch of retweets looking like a promo page,
right.
A backup page where I built. So not only did I post my content along with other people's content,
that's so smart.
I build it so that way when I do retweet groups, I have a page specifically for retweets. That way it doesn't flood my main page. Because when you go on my main page, you're gonna wonder, whose page is this? Is this Destiny page?
Exactly, right.
Is this just a promo? Is she promo me? What the fuck?
Right.
I don't want people to question, but then I also don't, with my main page now how it is, people can say, okay, she's sharing other people's content. So it's more of a share for share instead of a whole bunch. Because these groups have a lot of just people retweet a lot.
A lot.
And I'm in a lot of groups. So it's like, I don't want to have 100 people, 100 retweets.
Right.
And then it's like,
I get overwhelmed. And I'm just like, fuck this. I'm I think I just see, I was going to ask you, what's the biggest misconception for, I guess, sex workers? Because I feel like you were mentioning before, people don't know how hard you work. And, because you're editing, you're coming up with promo for yourself, advertising for yourself. You're constantly have to take photos. You're branding everything. It's a lot, and you're advertising across platforms.
It is a lot. It's such a lot. One of the main things, balancing it all.
Yeah.
Balancing it all is like, it's real complicated. It's complicated and it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. And the most big conception that goes into this work is that it's easy. That you just take your clothes off, film, and just post. I mean, we're all, you know how many people are all taking off our clothes and filming it at the same time?
Yeah.
It's a lot of us. Yeah. But what makes us unique? What does your content make you? How does your content make you unique? What is unique about it? Because, if you think about it, taking clothes off, masturbating and recording is easy. Anybody can do that. But for a content creator, angles is what matters. Lighting is what matters.
And these are for guys. This is info for guys too, because I feel like when people think of sex worker, they think of like. Well, I feel like it's there are a lot of dudes. There are a lot of guys.
There's a lot. There's a whole
solo. Okay, and it doesn't matter the size. There are micro penis solo dudes. There are medium sized, big, all filming themselves. Yeah.
But another misconception, especially with the female sex workers, is that we're easy and that we're always we're easy. We're looking for a relationship. We need to be saved, or we want to be fucked all day, every day. I think that's all fantasies we also. I don't think that's like, in reality, that's not what we all about. Not all, like, it's even with my fans, not everybody wants me to masturbate. I have some who literally had me pay for custom videos on a Q&A, just me being naked and just answering the Q&A they had for me. So it's like, it's conversation, it's engagement. Some guys might not want to jerk off today. They want to have a conversation, see where you've been, and they'll still pay for your time. Yeah. But then, you know, the next day they might want to see you shove a dildo in your ass. So it's like, it's a relationship. It's not always sexual, and that's one of the misconceptions. It's always about sex. Because we're sex workers and take our clothes off, and it's not always about that. We're therapists as well. We're advisors, we're counselors, we're a whole bunch of shit all in one, because you don't even know how many people have come and tell me. I had couples. I had couple sessions. I've had couples come to me on cam. I've had couples buy customs from me. I had couples ask me, how do they get each other in the mood, or how do they, you know, enter the whole anal play, and how do they... It's so much. Like, it's so much that goes into this work. And it's not just about sex all the time. It's more... It's a more sexual conversation, but it's not always leading to some kind of penetration.
So what about this? What does this do for you? What do you get out of it? And do you ever think about, and I always ask, like, do you think about guys jerking off to you when you're making the videos or after you make the videos? Do you ever think about that?
I'll be honest. I don't. I really don't. When I film content, one of the main things is, like, I hope they like this video. I hope I'm getting these hoes up close. I hope I'm getting everything they really want. And, you know, it don't really bother me, because I know that's exactly what they're doing. I know that's what they want to do. So it don't bother me, because that's the line the line I chose. So it's like...
Does it turn you on at all, knowing that they're watching you and, like, getting off on you?
At first it did. Now it's like, because there's so many people doing it, and it's like jobs. It's almost like a job. So it's like, you get used to it. At first it's like, yeah, it turns you on, and then now it's like, no, it's normal.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You don't jerk off to me? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Come on. Let me give you a little teaser what you missing. You just don't. You need to come in the crowd. You know, I'm an underdog, and people really look at me and say, "Oh, she's pretty," but I don't think her content is dope. Until you see a preview, and then you see a preview, they be like, "She might be on to something." Mm-hmm. And then you go to my Onlyfans, which I have full-length videos on my page. And you'd be like, oh, shit. You'd be like, wait a minute. Shorty, freak. And then you'd be like,
Okay. So speaking of this OnlyFans, with all this stuff going on, all this Bella Thorne stuff, and Bella Thorne, and she's changing the algorithms. What is your opinion on this whole thing? If anybody doesn't know, Bella Thorne, was she a Disney star or something? Or she used to be a Disney star? And she's speaking nothing but the truth. Like, and she has got on to OnlyFans, and I think she made like $2 million in a week. And supposedly what's happening now is OnlyFans is stopping, or they're extending the payout for some sex workers for up to 30 days, because they're trying to pay her. So some of your favorite sex workers are not getting all of their payments because they're trying to pay this one girl. Yeah. What is your take on that?
Oh God, it is like I have bile in my mouth right now, because I just want to vomit. I want to vomit so bad, because there's actually people who put their time and their effort. And some girls work really hard to get where they at. And you have this Disney star, little ass, bitch. And I'm going to say non-POC. If you don't know what it is, you're going to have to Google it. Okay? Here she comes, trailing along, August 1st. Everybody sees these glitches and wondering what the fuck is going on.
Yes. There are lots of glitches, yeah.
It's, August is my birthday month. August 7th was my birthday, which I was considering to, like, have all this love and support, and my page just plummeted. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And when I found out Bella Thorne signed up, I was like, oh, shit. Oh, okay. So I was like, okay, so I'm thinking celebrities is actually cracking ass, like how we crack ass.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So they're like, no, she's not. She's actually taking her Instagram pictures, literally her Instagram pictures, and posting it on her Onlyfans. So.
Oh, wow. So they're not naked photos. They're not like naked photos or like naked videos. Oh, wow.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. let me show you what she did, right? She was just like this. Hold on, wait. She went just like this. She sent everybody a pay-per message, $200. She said, I'm nude, and went like this.
Wow. Okay.
I'm nude.
Wow. I wonder how much she charged for that.
$200.
Damn! $200. Wow.
So some sex workers decided to sign up on her page and poach the hell out of her shit. Just started putting their links. She's a fraud. You want to see real ass and titties? Come sign up with me. Come sign up here. Get a deal. You pay $20. My page is $4. My page is... And all of them. They was just poaching off her page. Some people made money. Some people didn't. She eventually restricted most of the content.
Oh, I bet she did. Wow.
Her sister got at me, and I have screenshots.
What? Hold up. Wait, so you were one of the people who...
Guilty! But her sister gets on her page and was talking about how jealous the sex workers are and how they're not sex workers and how they don't have to get naked to make money on OnlyFans. So they was kind of, in a sense, not only cyberbullying, but they were also scamming. You're scamming.
Wow.
They're kind of scamming.
Wait, did someone else pay for it? Someone else said they did one of y'all pay for? Oh wow. Did you get off on any other content? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, she's doing
Is she dancing at all or?
And non-POCs can't dance.
Oh God. Oh God.
She's posing. She's taking pictures. She has one picture that is disgusting to me. It's so fucking horrible that it just makes me cringe. Like, she has 3 Rolexes on, all diamond. And no, I'm not a hater.
Damn.
Bitch gets her money. If you have Rolexes, cool, floss it. I don't mind. But what makes me sick is that you go on a platform where there's other people who is really using this platform to feed their families in a time of a pandemic. And here you are, who can not only help people who need the help, but you're taking their platform away from them.
Yeah.
You're stopping people's money to make more money for you to buy another Rolex. So it's like disgusting to me. And it's like she has 3 Rolexes and she's telling people to go on her Amazon wish list. And people done buyed her wish list out twice. She done updated her wish list about 2-3 times already. I think she's on her 4th time upgrading because every time she uploads so many gifts, they all these guys are buying it.
And see, that's why it seems like it's not about the content. It seems like it's like if you're popular enough and you get on OnlyFans, people just, if they want to see you naked, they'll just pay whatever.
But she ain't showing nothing. So she's duping people, and people. So that's like me being this famous porn star, and then, well, no, not even a porn star, because a porn star you get naked. That's like me being a Disney star, and you've known me to be on the Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, and everything else, and I'm grown up. And I say I'm on OnlyFans. Join my OnlyFans and get a sexy picture. Now, most guys would think a nude. But it's word. She's using word semantics. She's mind fucking people, and that's something that also goes into this business. Is mind fuck. A lot of it is fantasy. Yeah. A lot of it is a lot of fantasy. So when you tell, if I was a Disney star and said that, and guys, I had a whole fan base. I think she has 20 million followers on her fucking Instagram.
Jeez Louise, man.
So, with that being said, and then I get online and I, post in a bikini shot saying, join, you might get something special. Guys are gonna think the special part is me without the bikini. I'm already half naked because I have the bikini on. Now they're gonna think they're gonna get more than that, which is my clothes off, and I'm not doing that, and then I'm scamming. I'm just scamming. I mean, that's so wrong. She scammed so many people, and what's gonna wind up happening with OnlyFans is that OnlyFans is not gonna only face a lawsuit from the fans. They might even face lawsuit from the creators because, like you said, they're holding people's money and not paying them to pay somebody.
To pay one person, yeah.
And then not only that, but OnlyFans was built on the back of sex workers, and here these motherfuckers come out of nowhere, and now they're making money off of OnlyFans, and then want to bash sex workers for doing what we do. But why would you do that? You're on a platform that we.
And see, that's the thing. I thought that maybe one good thing about all these celebrities, Safari and Erica or whatever, and all these people joining OnlyFans was that it would validate, because you have celebrities doing it now. And now it's not this seedy, dirty thing that I have to be ashamed of because it's a pandemic. I need to make some money. And so I don't know. I thought it would take the shame out of it. But if she's still shaming people, that's fucked up.
No, I'm going to send you a screenshot.
That's fucked up. So, are you thinking about switching to a different platform? I think it's Just Fans or something like that.
Okay, so I'm on every platform there is.
Okay.
I've been on many platforms since it started. So with camming, it comes with clip sites. So when you get on clip sites, OnlyFans I call it a baby because it started in 2017.
Oh, wow.
So, okay, OnlyFans started 2016-17, and I'm going to tell you who was on the platform. Pilates teachers, gym trainers, yoga specialists, nutritionists. It was those kind of people were on that platform.
Wow, interesting.
Webcam models, sex workers found that platform and decided, hey, well, we can use this platform. What? We have a platform that we can literally have a subscription and sell our content. A lot of clip sites is you buy the videos individually. Here is a website where it's a monthly subscription. Now, there was other monthly subscription websites before, but a lot of them wasn't as popular.
Mm-hmm.
So now everybody goes on the OnlyFans. I mean, few girls, it slowly grows. See, I've been on OnlyFans since 2018.
Wow. Fresh. When it was fresh.
But it was still fresh, yeah. Because when I seen it, it was fresh, and I was only making $100 a month when I started. And it grew, but I also had so at the time it was my main, which is my webcam, and then OnlyFans was a backup, and then ManyVids was another backup, and then what else? It was other web clip sites that was backup.
I was gonna say to Dizzy, that's the thing about sex work is that's so interesting is it goes hand in hand with tech. So any sort of tech innovation, any sort of new website, any sort of newness, it's always going to go hand in hand with porn, and that's how it's always been. I said in the last episode, the VHS tapes, when they first came out, 70% of the VHS tapes sold were porn before all the Blockbuster. So, you know, you got a Snapchat, it's going to be porn on there. You got anything. That's
you're going to find sex on any kind of platform there is.
Right.
Because it's sex sells, sex been selling. This is not something new. So, a conversation I had with somebody was about prostitution, because prostitution is very big in sex work.
Yes.
And it gets downplayed, and it gets Yes. And it's like, I don't understand why. That's one of the most oldest professions since human beings walked this earth. Bitches been selling pussy. I mean, we knew the power of our pussy for a long time. So the fact that it can't be talked about, the fact that it can't is still taboo. It's like,
it's weird. It's very strange.
It's not even weird. It's just like, it's the middle finger, because people want to always have that. We live in a persona world. So, you know, we live in a society where we always see people being clothes. Anytime we see some skin, it's almost like, oh my God. Yeah. And it's like, in this world we came naked, in this world we gonna leave naked. Not unless your family really love you and decide to put clothes on your body in your casket. But you'll die naked. Really. You know, when they prepare your dead ass body, your ass is naked. And you're dead as fuck, so.
So this question I stole from I love Asa Akira. She's one of my favorite porn stars, and she runs the Pornhub Instagram page. And so they have this, like, they do this live Insta show every day, and I think it's called 7 Minutes in Heaven with Asa. But she asked the question, what is the most overrated sex position, and what's the most underrated sex position in your opinion?
The most overrated, I think that's good.
I say most overrated is reverse cowgirl. I don't really enjoy that.
I was gonna say, like, I think riding period is like the most hurts knees. Me ain't my favorite, because I don't got Megan Thee Stallion knees. But I think that's like the most overrated position, because, you know, motherfuckers be wanting to bitch ride that shit for like 10 minutes. You gonna get like a good 1 minute, maybe not even that, out of me. So that's overrated. The most underrated, I think, is the one on the stomach. Like, it's like doggy, but you're laying flat on your stomach. I think that's one of the most underrated positions, because it's almost like you and doggy, but you're kind of like, it deals with an arch, and because it gets that I don't think motherfuckers know too much about that shit, because, like, as a woman, when you're laying flat on your stomach with your ass arched out, and when a guy has his big old hands pressed on your back, dead in your ass, oh boy, Lord Jesus, that's my underrated position ever, I think.
I think I just on all fours. That's my, like, doggy, but all fours, because that's the quickest way I'm gonna feel. You know, anything.
All of it. Like,
all of it.
You can pull me all on you. Like, you really can do that. Certain positions you can't get all the way in. And
no.
We all gonna be, like, porn is a whole bunch of acting, because I done tried half them positions, and some of them is really, it's not doable. It's not doable with a dick inside you.
Yes. Yes.
It's doable when you don't have a dick in you, but when you have a dick in you, it's a little bit not doable.
I heard I heard, I read in, again, Asa's book, she was talking about some of the porn shoots, and she was saying, like, those oily porn shoots where everything is all oil, everybody's all oiled up. She was saying that sometimes you need a stage hand just to hold the actor's legs in places so they don't slip and bust their head while they're, like, trying to grip and, like, you know, fuck. So there's somebody.
And some of them, you see them, they have white cotton gloves, and that's so they can absorb the oil and be able to grip. Not latex gloves, but if they have the white cotton gloves, a lot of the time it's so they can grip.
Oh, okay.
Latex, I don't know. Latex, everybody will be slippery and just...
Yeah, no.
I couldn't be a porn star.
Okay, I was going to ask you that.
No, I can't. I couldn't be a stripper. I couldn't be a porn star. Yeah, those things won't work out for me.
No.
See, I can't twerk longer than 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I could listen. I don't have the knees and the stamina. I bitch smoke too much weed. I just can't be climbing. I can't even climb up a pole. We're gonna be twirling around the pole like we in school. Shit. Yeah. We're doing one of them terms. But climbing up and dropping on the pole and splitting all that other bullshit being there, I'll see it with professionals. They get
big dick guys. So I recently found that all women are not into big dick guys. I don't know. I like big dicks. I don't know where. I mean, I don't know. I like big dicks.
It
depends.
It depends because not everybody have a big dick know how to work big dick. I've had some who had a big dick, didn't know how to work it. I told them get the fuck out of me and go that way. I had some who had a big dick, knew how to stroke it, and no, I was not dick with, but it had potential.
Yes, I'll agree. If you know how to use it, if you don't just lay there like a whatever.
Or you don't try to fuck like a jackrabbit, like you don't have a leg, big ass third leg.
Okay, I will admit, since we're talking about sex here, one of my, I guess, insecurities with I don't know, I feel like something that I feel like I should know how to do that I don't. It's so stupid, but hand jobs with guys who are uncut, because all that extra skin, it doesn't weird me out. That's not the word. I just feel like I'm gonna hurt you. I don't know what to do with the extra skin. You know what I mean? It's like it's so much skin. I don't know what to do with it. And I feel so insecure about it because I'm like, oh, it's just a hand job. Like, but I'm like, so you know I'm gonna hurt you.
You know what you do? If you're not gonna hurt them, it's extra skin. For them, it's extra sensation. So what you do is you just stroke it like you're stroking a nose. And then you twist it around and do some hand tricks with it. Me personally, I can't do the uncut dick. I can't. Me, I'm gonna joke on you, and I'm gonna be stroking it, and I'm gonna be talking about it, and I'm gonna be looking at it, and I'm gonna be examining it, and this the hand job is gonna turn into an examination. Like, you know, they could have stopped right here, and let me see how far back the skin goes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'd be like, "Am I hurting you?" And I'd be like,
That's the thing.
And then I pull the skin all the way up to see how much skin you got, and then sometimes they have so much skin. It disappears. I'd be like, I get mad. So, I can't.
It's like a pillowcase.
I can't do it. No, you know what it looked like? A fucking clam. You ever seen a clam dig in the sand? You ever seen that? You ever seen it? I'm
I gotta.
I'll be like, what the fuck is this right here? It's like. Oh God, I have to show you. I can't even describe it. I ain't even gonna describe it. I can't even do it to myself because this.
Yeah. Pillowcase dick. Yeah.
I call it the turtleneck dick or the anteater.
That's a good one. Anteater. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't do it. And then not all guys know how to clean down there, so it's like.
Oh yes, lots of
It'd be a lot of a whole bunch of like.
They call it schmegma. Cheese.
Cheese. I'd be like, oh, you niggas get that? Hey.
Ooh, yeah. It's a smell. It's a smell. What is a kink or like something that you're like not into or would never do? Like for like scat or piss play or H play or.
Okay, so with the scat and piss play, like I would not mind peeing and shitting on somebody.
Okay.
No, I really would, because it ain't going on me. We gonna do it on you. You want on the chest? Cool. You want to open your mouth? Cool. You want me to use you guys in the toilet? No problem. But when it comes down to the reverse section, I'm gonna kick your ass. Don't you dare piss on me. Don't you dare put no shit on me. I swear to God, I will fucking with her. So, you know, I have fetishes and I'll do certain, but I'm not one. No, I ain't looking up at no asshole shitting on me. That's for me. I don't mind you doing I mean, you know, I do it to you. That's not. I don't give. I don't have a problem with that. Because I ain't the one gotta clean up after. You know, I just gotta wipe my ass. And I might not have to wipe it because you're right there. You might want to eat it, so you might just lick it. So I just might just put my head on. So, you know. Crazy situation for me. That one on the head, I ain't got shit to do with that. No, literally, I ain't got shit to do with that. After my shit is on you, I ain't got shit to do with that.
You're done.
That's all you. I did my part.
Yeah. They say you lying. They say you lying.
Sophie, shut up. Ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. He one of my fans on camp. Listen, I'm paying no mind.
I don't know. I feel like I've been amazed. I mean, you can find anything on Twitter, but like the scat videos, I'll just sit sometimes and just watch and just be like, wow, that's real poop. Like, wow.
No, some girls, I really want to message them and say, look, I give you fucking respect. Listen, I've seen some that will put it in there.
Oh yeah, we'll eat it.
It's like 2 girls, 1 cup type shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah. And you know what? I never watched that video. I was like, but then I saw on Twitter, this was like a few months ago, you know, and this was a solo cam girl, and she had like a plate, and she had like a little
who you talking about.
flower. I was like, wow, had a whole buffet of her own poop. And I guess my thing is like the realness of it all, the smell and the I can see wanting to plan your own filthiness. Like I can see how that could be a turn on. And
I'm gonna be honest with you. And I have a confession. Yes. I never played in my. Okay, no, I'm lying. I've done a scat video where I literally stepped in my own shit after I took a shit. Now, the only reason why I did that is because it's my feet, and I can wash my feet off. I don't have a problem with that. But, you know, other areas like my face and pussy hole and asshole, no, I'm like, okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, I stepped in my own shit. And while I was stepping in my own shit, I was literally saying to myself, I can see how these people can literally get off on this shit. Because I felt warm and fuzzy. Like, I was like, oh, this is warm. This is warm shit. Oh, this is hot. Warm. And I was like, oh, no wonder why when people say, you know, hot shit mean, you know, fresh shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, shit, nice and hot and warm. And my feet, and it was soft and it was squishy in between my toes. And it was like, I was amazed because it was like hot chocolate cake in between my toes. It was like,
wow.
Stop. And it was like, I could see why guys will, like for me, I've sold it. So what they do is I freeze it. So to keep the freshness. Don't ask me what freshness.
Wait. So that's that. Wait. So that's what? So okay. So you take the poop, you collect it, and then you freeze it.
Mm-hmm.
For later.
And then I will sell it. And within that video that I'm selling, it shows you me bagging it. It shows you me sealing it so that way you know that it's authentic. I didn't make it. I didn't make a brownie. It's not fake. It's not animal shit. It's actually my shit that you're getting, and you literally see all of that wrapped up in the video. And I've done the orders, and it's fun. I like it. I really
Wow, that's amazing. Whoa, and so you package it and like mail it out.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So when you go to the post office and they ask you, is it anything perishable?
Right.
It's not perishable because you already perished whatever it is. That's already, it's waste. So what you don't tell them.
Oh damn! Hold up. This thing is ending in like 56. I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna start the live right back over again. Everybody come back. I'm gonna end this and start the live back over because it's gonna kick me off. All right.
Selling poop.
What? It's Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. I don't know if this is appropriate. Hey, Rebecca. Okay, so we're at so you take the poop to the post office. And so when you're like signing out, like, is it perishable?
No. The answer is no. And then just ship it off. It's off.
Wait, so what about the smell?
International shipment as well, huh?
What? This is amazing. So wait, what about the smell though?
Oh, so okay. Basically, when you wrap it up, so I wrap it up in Ziploc, and then I take it and put it in a vanilla envelope. Put it inside, and I put it in another envelope for where, like, I do priority shipping or overnight, depending on what they pay for. So then I put it in there and then ship it off. No smell at all. Wow. Some girls do the vacuum seal where there's literally no smell. But I never really tried the vacuum seal. I have one. I might try it on my next shipment. But yeah.
Oh, wow, that is amazing.
And then when they get it, what they do is they'll warm it up and they'll do whatever the fuck they want. I've gotten videos of them eating it. I've gotten videos of them jerking off in it. I've got videos of them putting it in a sandwich. I make sandwiches myself. That way they don't have to make it. Yeah, I take 2 wheat bread slices and snack it on there and snack it on there and put it in and ship that shit off.
What?
I haven't done the brownies or the cookies yet. Now that I haven't done.
Wait, brownie what?
Brownies and cookies. Like, they have chocolate chip cookies where you mix it. You do the same, like how you make chocolate chip cookies and everything. But what the only addition is, you're adding your own piss in it. When you do brownies, you're adding your shit in the brownies. You're mixing it and you make a fucking brownie, slice it up. Sell them squares, do 1, 2, sell them by the bat. You can sell them by a batch. You can sell them by 1.
Oh my God. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So,
okay.
You gotta go soon?
No.
Oh. When you get the videos, and feel free if you guys have questions.
I mean, I don't mind. If you guys got questions, feel free to ask.
So I guess I want to know what's your reaction when you see the videos when they're like, oh, I'm eating it. You're like, okay, cool, I guess that's cool. Or do you feel anything?
Like, what the fuck? No, they don't see my reaction. I'm like, you said you did that? They'd be all in it, like, you fucking serious? Like,
wow.
I be intrigued like a motherfucker because I'm not eating my own shit. And somebody hold.
Wait. Have you ever okay? Because I think for me, honestly speaking, if I were making poop sandwiches and shipping poop, I feel like
no. I never had the idea of trying it.
Just a little poops.
No.
Yeah, that is intense. That is a lot.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. The idea came in my head, like, what is these people getting off on? Like, am I missing something that?
Wow. I think it's intimacy. I think it's like this like like, oh my God, I get to have a piece of you. So that's why I'm like, do you feel powerful? Is there any power in it at all that you're like, yeah, eat my shit. You're eating my shit. You're literally eating my waste.
Sometimes I feel like that. It is, and I mean, how should I say? A lot of guys wish that that more Black women were into it. Okay.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to say yes because from what I've seen, like the Black girls who do Scat, people are like, oh my God, yes, more, please, more.
And, I don't want to say that I have influence, but I feel I do have an influence with some of these women coming out because a lot of women wouldn't come out. I was one of the women that never came out. In fact, shout out to Stacks. I'll give you her info. She inspires me a lot. And she's one of the ones who...
Stacks, yes! Yes!
Stacks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so she did Scat. And when I joined Telegram, she was all on it. And I was like, I've gotten requests to do it. And I'm open, but I just didn't know how to go about it. Like, what do you do? Like, yes. She was like, it's easy. All you do, put your phone, they can see you shit, crack that ass over take shit. That's what you gotta do. And I was like, just that simple? She was like, here's a website, sign up, help yourself. I went to the website. The first time, I ain't gonna lie, I caught an eye infection. I caught the only eye infection when I went to the website. I looked at that shit, my whole eye the next day was swollen. I was like, you're lying. Stop it. I was like, but when I seen that I didn't even know was out there, that people really did, it was like,
yeah.
So then the next thing you know, I signed up and I just went apeshit. I started recording different angles. Every time I had a shit, it was like, I was excited. I was like, I need to take shit. I need to take shit today. I'm about to take a shit. I need to take shit. I need to take shit. I need to eat something that's going to make me take shit because I want to take shit. I want to take a shit. I was like, I want it. I was like, I was on the move and I want to making like 60 plus videos.
60?
Posers. So I was like, every shit I recorded, big, small. There was some that I was sitting around and I would wait. And I know my weed smokers, all you motherfuckers who smoke weed on this bitch, I know this. You get this feeling the same way I get this feeling.
Okay, no, I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
And then you get the bubble gut and you put the like, damn, I had to just roll in the brain like, damn, I had to get the shit, get the bubble guts, right? So I have those kind of moves. Oh, shit. Okay. It's right there. So in the process, I have to kind of keep it like push out a little bit, push it back in, push it out, push it back in. So that way I don't go all the way in and just don't want to come out. And I'm preparing. I get my ring light. I got to get my phone. I got a camera.
Right. You got to get all that stuff.
Shit.
And the angle. You got to get the angle right before you could even.
But it's all good because, when you really desperately got to take a shit, it's almost like guys really like get off on, damn, she got to take a shit. She want to take a shit on herself. And it's something, I've taken a shit on myself before.
We all.
No, we all have not. Until we got into this fetish, okay? I've never had a shit on myself until I got into this fetish. And I was like, I never took a shit on myself. I don't know what it's going to feel like. I was sitting there doing a video and shitting on myself. I was like, damn. I'm shitting on myself. And I ain't drunk. I'm doing this voluntarily. This is crazy.
Wow.
But, oh, and I sold the panties to that shit, so that shit was crazy.
Wait, okay. We all have you. I have issues with things. But wait, but what about, so when you're editing the videos?
I don't edit shit.
What?
However, my make the video is how you gonna get it. I do not edit anything. Everything is raw and real. If I have a blooper in the motherfucking video, you gonna get that blooper.
Oh, wow.
I'm not editing shit.
Because I would think, like, having to edit, like, getting everything ready and then editing out, like, and then, like, actually having to watch yourself take a poop from a different angle. Like, that's interesting.
I make the video, I sell the video, I try not to watch the video.
And that's it. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
The only thing I try to do is make sure that the video, the angle is everything and everything on point. So what I do is just, pew! That's it. I don't sit there and be like, oh, that part needs to come out. Oh, no. 1.1 needs to go and...
Right.
I don't do that. We do not edit. I do not edit.
Dang.
I don't edit because you know why? I want to keep my authentic, my realness. When you edit and when you start playing around with the video, now you are altering something that should be real. It's real. We're one-on-one. It ain't. I'm not a professionalist at editing my own videos. I'm not an actress at doing any of my videos. Everything you get is 100% real and authentic. The way I make it is the way you get it.
Howsies. So, wow. So then is there anything that you wouldn't do? Is there anything anybody asked that you're like, oh, no, I'm not doing that?
Maybe like some, like anal gaping. We're not shoving different kind of objects and big ass objects. I wish I could show you on live.
I saw a girl with a big, those big pinballs or from when you go bowling. What is it called again? I forgot what those things are called.
I know what you're talking about.
I saw someone like put that up anally. I can't talk now.
Oh, they doing too much.
And I saw that and I was like, wowzy, wow. That's a lot of work, man.
That's like
So
that's like almost like somebody asking me to use this.
So would you use that vaginally? No. Okay.
No. Somebody bought this. They was like, listen, put this on your wish list. I was like, yay, I'm gonna get it again. Whee! And when this motherfucker came to my house, I said, bitch.
Wow.
I was like, why would you? I said, why did you have it? They were like, well, I want to see you use it. I was like, no. And it's funny because they wanted me to put it on the floor and try to ride it. And I was scared because my feet were slipping. And I didn't want to slip on this. And then I got to go to the hospital.
That'd be bad.
So yeah, we're not doing no anal gaping with no kind of toys like that. And see how big the hole is afterwards. We ain't doing none of that. I'm not doing that. We have boundaries over here. I like my booty hole. And yes, I do anal, but I still like my booty hole. And I want to keep it.
Wowzers. What do you think about, what are your thoughts about, like, age play?
I'm not really with that. I have a big problem with it. At first, I always thought it was weird. I've always thought it was weird. And I've had requests for age play. A lot of websites don't allow it. Because most of the age play is, hello, it's age play.
Age play,
which means you have a fantasy for a number that I am not. A number that I might have passed. A number that you shouldn't even be fucking thinking about. You sick fuck. And the fact that if I were to play that kind of role with you, I'm kind of giving you the okay. I'm giving you the okay that it's okay to play this way, and then you take it out into the real world. Because remember, when people do what they see, they do what they see. So have you ever had a boyfriend that watched porn before he fucks you and then tries to do exactly what he did in the fuck that he seen in the porn, and you're like, motherfucker, we're not in the porn video. That's because he's doing what he sees. So that means whatever fantasy he done seen, he's going to want to go into the real world. So that means if I'm playing that age play fantasy with you, it means you're going to go in the real world, try to find a little girl that look like me, and try, listen, we got a problem.
There was a whole blow up about that between a couple of sex workers.
And you know, I didn't think about, like, okay, even with the schoolgirl act,
because that
at first I didn't think about it. At first you think, you know, you see it, but then you think about it.
And the cheerleader.
How old are you when you are a cheerleader? How old are you when you wear in school and wear a uniform? What college, university knows wear uniforms? I'll wait. I'll let you think about it.
True.
There's always younger. You're playing. And some guys don't know that they're playing.
They don't
with that line, but some do.
Yeah.
Some do. Some do and realize what's going on. They know exactly. And that's why you have some older men that will approach teenagers and wouldn't give a fuck and say, "Well, she's a teenager." That's because they've looked at porn that borderlines it, not realizing it borderlines. Like the teacher in student play, or the principal and student, or cheerleader and coach, or athlete and coach. That's all borderlining child play. And I'm keeping it real. That's exactly what it is.
That's true. So then I wonder, and I keep saying this, I'm eventually going to find someone to talk to about this, but like, I would love to know the correlation between like the porn that everybody watches, that we watch now, and like current events and how those come together, because they do have a lot to do with each other.
Oh, and wait, hold on. Let me stop you there, and I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Back in the days, there was only a few categories when it came down to porn. It was, you had your fetish, and your fetishes only dealt with what's on the body. Not necessarily scat. Piss, it was in there already.
Yeah.
Ass, feet, all that was under fetish. You look at porn now, you have categories like sleeping. The sleeping porn category, you have also...
Yeah.
Even if they're playing, even if they're faking it, it's borderlining and giving the okay. Like I said, people do what they see. So,
to the point where some sites won't allow sleeping categories anymore. Like Pornhub, you can't, or the category doesn't exist. If you put in like, on like, what is it, X Hamster or X Videos? That sleep, there's a whole sleeping category and subcategories under sleeping,
and there's even there's one that's called forced sex.
Yeah,
forced sex.
I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame though. I mean, like if
it's
I'm watching,
it's rape.
I don't know, whatever.
I'm just gonna call it how I see it. Now, some of these videos that I've seen is actual rape. And do I know if these girls know? I don't think so. And the only reason I say I don't think so, some are not, their faces is not shown. So, yeah, that's big. That's really big. And I try politically to stay away from my opinions on these conversations, because people will still do it because it's a fantasy you're selling and it's money involved. And like with race play, some girls won't do race play. Me, I kind of will.
Okay, so this is interesting. Okay. So, okay, now when we say race play is, and all of these things, I mean, a lot falls into a lot of these categories, and race play could be, of course, I think people think straight away the N-word, saying the N-word or whatever. Or
that's exactly what it is, though.
But sometimes it's like this white extinction thing. Have you heard about that? Where it's like,
I'm white.
Where there are white guys who like to jerk off to the idea of
a black girl being white.
No, they're race extinct, like being extinct, or like like they don't want it, like they feel gross being white, so they don't want it. Like they're like for example, there's one video on Pornhub, whatever, white extinction, where there's a dude jerking off into a trash can, and he's like, we're all like, I'm gonna these are all where certain kinds of babies should go in the trash. So there's that extreme. There's like the sissy stuff where it's like, I want to worship a black person. There's like, so it's not, so anyway, but yeah. What do you think about?
Race play goes different ways, you know. I've had people where I had white men wanting me to be the black master and they be the white slave, and I'm totally cool with that. I love that. Hell yeah, reparations. Nigga, get on your knees. Suck my dildo. Yeah, I love that kind of shit. So that's why I say race play I would do. But the age play and them other kind of stuff, I have a problem with.
Yeah.
And I at first I didn't think of anything because, you know, on my Instagram I have a picture of me in a schoolgirl outfit, and it's because Cam Soda did a contest. What's your best schoolgirl outfit? Because it was going back to school. So with that kind of promotion, I didn't think
they had a back to school promotion.
Yeah.
Wow. So who are they averaging back to school? Like, who is it for? Like the parents?
The parents.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's about you buying, you know, book bags, buy some tokens too. You got some girls that's gonna be dressing up like teachers and principals and students and shit, you know. So it's like, you know, promotion. Like even sex workers, we'll do it. We'll do Father's Day promotion. We'll do Valentine's Day promotion.
Oh, yeah, right now.
Memorial Day is coming up. No, Labor Day is coming up. So we'll do a Labor Day promotion. You know, we'll do all these promotions. So yeah, these campsites will do back to school promotions and all kinds of shit. So I have an outfit in a video of me doing that, and it's like I didn't think about it until I've seen the conversation, and then I thought about it. And then not only that, with a lot of people asking me, like I've had bugged out custom requests that I would never do. Never. Like, ever. Like the fact that you even open your mouth. One request dealt with children, and it was so crazy that the website kicked them off before I could even curse them out and respond and block anything. They got him off.
Wow. I guess I'm surprised that I guess because it's like online things provide you like anonymity, so you feel like you can say anything. You know, I think especially to a sex worker. So yeah, you do see things and you're like, I don't think you should probably say that out loud. I think you should probably keep it to yourself. And probably, don't put this in writing over here. So this is deleted. Wow. So then, and I would say I'm 33. I'm in my 30s. Are you?
No, I'm 31.
So, and that's also why I was excited to talk to you, because I feel like, there's a lot of, I'm like 18, I'm 19, I just turned 21. So, doing it at an older age, not that it's that old or whatever, but more mature. I don't know. I guess I don't have a question. I guess I'm just like, it's just cool to see like someone in their 30s.
Somebody, No, I just totally understand it because, I'm around and I network with a lot of young girls, and I'm like,
I don't think that, I think what surprises me about the young girls is that I didn't have that connection to my body sexually at that age.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, yo, you like 18. Like, I wasn't even thinking about.
Nah.
I mean, like I said, 18 years old, I thought about it, but I didn't go into it. I didn't have somebody to be like walk me through and have, this is what you do, this is what you say, this, that, and the third. Now I did my trial and error, and then I am the one who's giving out that advice, and I'm the one, girls is like, do you do coaching? Do coaching. Coach
Yeah,
me.
do
And I'm
you-
like, no.
No.
No. And no. I'm not doing coaching. We're not going to do coaching. You can ask me whatever you want. I don't mind giving you tips and advice, but I'm not coaching you. We're not doing a coaching because I feel like if I start charging people for my coaching and you don't gain, and you don't follow what I say, and what works for me might not work for you, and if you don't know how to improvise where it could work for you, then it comes back on me, and I don't want that responsibility. But what I am doing and what I am working on, and I totally forgot about our interview today. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I was been working on an ebook, and I started writing it today. I had so much written down on paper. I didn't realize how much information that I was willing to share. I've written down stuff on paper, and I'm like, damn. Okay, okay, this is really a fucking bitch. You doing a book?
Nice.
So right now my book is very rough.
Girl,
Doing pen and paper.
that's awesome.
I don't even have my chapters in order. I have everything just.
That is awesome.
So, and my ebook that I am gonna hopefully be done by the end of the year, or even beginning of the next year. It's gonna be reasonable. It's gonna be affordable. It's not gonna be nowhere. It's not even gonna be $20. It's gonna be anywhere from. I'm ranging it between $10 and $17, maybe 13, because I like the number 13, but I also like the number 17. But I think I'll go with 13. So it's a number thing that I'm working with, but I don't want to go over $20 for the book. I wanted it for it to be reasonable. That way it's for everybody. Everybody can get their hands on it. I don't want to be like some of these models be charging like $1,200, $500, $700 for promo. $20 post.
Yeah.
And that's not what I want to do. I want the information available. I want it affordable, and I want everybody to eat. So that's why.
That's awesome. I think that's such a great idea, and you have to be a certain kind of person to be able to do that. You know, I think a lot of people aren't as like open or vulnerable or willing to share information or help people. I think that's really nice. And then even, it just seems like kind of like a lonely industry sometimes, where it's like, if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. Like, you know, you're learning a lot of stuff on your own. So I think having a guy.
Because even when you have your coach, like people want me to be their coach. If I were to be a coach, I still have to run my own shit.
Right.
So while I'm coaching you, I'm also doing my shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm also promoting my shit.
I guess 2 questions in one. How did you get so comfortable with this, with what you do? I mean, it's been 8 years, but also like, what does your family think? Or do their opinions matter at all?
My family opinions don't really matter. When I started, I told myself if anybody that I knew found out, I wouldn't give a fuck. They're not paying my bills. My family, my parents are deceased, both of them. I lost my dad this year due to the virus. So,
oh my God,
I don't think he really knew. I didn't really tell him neither. And then my mom, I lost my mom about almost 8 years ago. So. And that's kind of when I started my shit, was when she passed. Like, okay, I don't got mom. I don't got nobody to call my mom and be like, yo, your daughter is stuck a dick. So I didn't really have to worry about it. So my parents are deceased. I'm quite sure they on the other side. And then I know my mother on the other side, like, damn, this bitch a free figure. She told me we could have got this money together. But that's a whole nother story on how I think. But I think I have cousins who found out. I had siblings that probably know. One of my siblings did ask me about it, and they was like, "That's you," and I was like, "No," and they was like, "Well, it looked like you," and I was like, "Well, it could be me, but I don't know if it is me. I don't know what you're looking at." They screenshot it, and they was like, "This you?" And I was like, Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, and what's your point? So just like that.
Wow.
So like, and then and surprisingly, oh, go ahead, get your money. Ain't nobody mad. Oh, okay, cool, no problem. I had a best friend that I went to school with for over 20 years. Messaged me. She was like, bitch. I was like,
how are they from? Oh, well, Instagram,
my page
like
is
what?
private on Instagram. And she
Fine.
found. So what happened was somebody posted me as their WCW. And I didn't know they was following. I didn't know they were friends with my best friend. And my best friend was like, and actually somebody tried to joke on me and try to say that my feet were dirty or something in the picture wasn't right. But everything was right. My ass was right. My face was right. My tassels was high. The only thing you had to say was that my feet was dirty. Like, okay, did you know that there's a dirty foot fetish? Like, you know.
People like that.
So, they tried to joke on me and she was like, this you, like, they making fun of you. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. In fact, you don't really know. They actually promoted me. You know, you think they making fun of me, but they just gave me a whole bunch of, because I didn't know, on my page, I had so many followers. I was like, where are these followers coming from? And I found out how and why, and then a lot of other people found out, and people I went to school with found out, and believe it or not, I had somebody that went to school with me join my OnlyFans saying, hey, what up? Said my real name, and I was like,
well, hey, you know what?
and then you know the crazy part is that I didn't know who the person was. I was like, who the fuck are you? You just said the government was gonna be like, hey, what up? And
right.
His screen name is like 1234. I'm like, who the fuck is you? Who sent you?
Oh God.
So a lot of my friends probably know, a lot of my family probably know, but not one dare to ask me because I'm going to say, you ain't paying my bills, I ain't hurting nobody, and I damn sure is paying my taxes or what you got to say. It's So if people really want to go there with me, we can go there. And I'm going to make your ass look stupid if you try to make me look bad or you try to put me down. I'm going to make you look like the stupid one.
Wow.
So I tell people all the time, yo, if you are worried about people finding out, family members finding, this ain't for you. Stop what you're doing right now. Ooh. Stop what you're doing. Because when I got into this business, that was one of the main questions I asked myself. And when I answered my own question, I pursued, because I knew I wouldn't give a fuck when nobody think about what I do and how I do it and when I do it. I feed my family, house paid for, car paid for, everything.
Dang, yes.
So it's like bills paid for, you know, what you got to say to me?
Right.
You can call me a slut, bitch. I've been called every name in the book from when I was a child. No name is going to hurt me, hurt my feelings, nothing. So go ahead, take your best shot. I already lost my best friend, so the fuck. What people's opinions really don't matter for me. It's almost, have you seen the show P-Valley? I
love that show. At first, I was like, but it's cool. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. Yeah.
I love that motherfucker. That motherfucker show my shit.
I like what they're doing.
Because it shows, like, yo, you have a mother like Mercedes, like Miss Woodbine.
Yeah.
Who want to, like, what you do is wrong. But yet, when that bread come through, she there like clockwork, like, yo, where that bread at? Yo, you where that bread at? But she don't like the way you get it, but she still have her hand out. Like,
yeah,
you don't like what I do, but yet you asking me for the money that I'm making from what I do, but yet you don't like it. But if I stop, then you gonna call me, listen, you gotta just do what you gotta do sometimes.
That's, so would you say, you were saying, so if that's one of your main worries, male or female, non-binary, whatever, if you're getting into this business and you're concerned about what other people might think, this is not.
It's not for you because your content is gonna get leaked. Somebody you know is gonna find out. You can try it and hide and protect yourself as long as I did it for about 6 years before people found out, and I really don't know how long they knew before they even said something to me.
Wow.
I thought my best friend would have hated me and She'll joke about it. We'll joke about it. But our friendship still remains, you know. I thought I was low, but a lot of people, in fact, a lot of them want to know what I know, how I know, and I block their asses. I ain't about to ask, you ain't about to ask me nothing about my business, because you know your ass ain't about to be in this business, so you don't. And I have one of, actually,
that's interesting, yeah.
And in fact, there's somebody that I know, I've tried to help her, and I've known we went to school together. And she said she tried it and she didn't know what to do, and I was like, well, you lucky, because I've been in the game for a while now, and I can teach you and I can show you, and I've tried to show and help, and like I said, it's up to the person to take the knowledge that I give you and imply it. If you don't imply it, it's never going to work, because you don't put your effort into it, and it's a lot of effort you need to put into it. So if you're not willing to put in the work, then it's never going to work out for you. You're going to always say that my advice is bullshit because you're not putting in the effort. You can't post one day and expect all these followers. You need to branch onto different networks, different social media sites. You need to be everywhere to be seen. And if you're worried about certain people seeing you, then you don't need to be there, because it's hard to try to be great, to try to create this content without going viral. Like, one of my dick ratings went viral. I didn't even know.
You do a lot of dick ratings.
And it's because one guy said, I dare you to post it on your page. And I was like, you fucking lying. You think I won't do this shit? This is nothing for me. And I posted. And as soon as I posted, no bullshit, that same night, I had got 10,000 views on it. And my inbox was just flooded. Rate my dick, rate my dick, rate. I was like, so many dicks was in my inbox. Oh my God. So I came up with a method. Sex workers, we're going to get dick pictures. We're going to get the pictures. That's not going to stop. Saying I don't want them, stop there, it's going to bring them more. So what you need to do is, 9 out of 10 times when a guy show you his penis, because he want to know what your thoughts is. So send in that dick menu and tell them what they have to pay in order for them to know what you think and feel about their dick. And that's consists of a dick rating. So anytime somebody sends me an unsolicited dick picture, I'm not saying shit but my dick rate menu. And then they paying because they want to know what I think. And if you want to know what I think, you have to pay me. And if you don't want to pay me and you're still going to ask me, like, I've had guys say, oh, I didn't know I had to pay for a dick rating, but do you like it? And I'd be like, I don't know. Pay for a rating.
Yes.
And then they'll pay for it.
That's so interesting.
Over 300 dick ratings is unbelievable.
Damn.
And then another thing that I have a YouTube channel, so I don't post. So on Twitter, you see how I do the dick rating? Mm-hmm. Well, I'll take out the picture. I'll take out their picture, have my video, and combine all the ratings. And I'll number them. You know, I'll number the ratings so you know when I switch. Because I might wear the same top in the rating. Yeah. You might, like, is she going to the same? So it's numbered. And then I didn't think, no lie, I didn't think I was going to get any hits on that shit. I've gotten 5,000 views.
Oh, my word.
And there's girls that have been doing dick ratings before me and hasn't done as many as I have because I do it different.
Wow. So I guess it just is like blowing my mind, the customer service, like, and just being there for your subs and you know what I mean, finding different and not getting upset, because I feel like sometimes I'm like, how can you do this sex work but still be so angry? And that's to say, not, you know, for people who are choosing to do the sex work, not the people who are in a different situation. I'm saying people who are choosing to do the sex work. Like, I feel like on Twitter, sometimes you scroll through and it's just like a lot of like, don't send me this and da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da.
That's because they don't know how to mind fuck. They don't know how to use their sexual appeal to bring in the money. Or a lot of girls get into it and be like, just give me your money. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Just give me your money.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way. You need to create a relationship. You need to create a space where guys feel comfortable giving you their money and not realizing how much they giving you. And I had one who spent a whole lot, and I would say he spent within 2 days. He spent over $5,000. In fact, when I was webcamming, in one night, he alone tipped I think $1,800.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah. So in that one night, with his tips alone, including with other people, I made $2,000 that one night on him. But that was nice. That was one time deal.
That was one night.
That one night. For that week, I made like 3,000. So it's like, yeah, and that was just that one time. But some girls have it consistently. I see girls that get that kind of money every night.
Yes, there was a girl I saw post about. She does like a lot of cosplay. She posted about something about she got viral on World Star or something like that. She said she had 200 people. She had 200 subscribers on her OnlyFans. Something happened where she got.
Are you talking about Mo Booty Raina?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. It's a white girl.
Is she a black? Oh, she's black or white?
White girl.
Oh, okay.
She said for some reason something World Star picked up her video for some reason, and then she ended up getting 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 from 200 just from a viral video. But she said the reason she got so many subscribers is because they were making fun of her, like people were roasting her. But
there was other people who found it interesting. Like, so it's like the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, for example, in entertainment, and any movie star, any actress, anybody will tell you any kind of headline, whether good or bad, it's always going to be good. Why? Because you're talked about. You're the one who's trending. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, people is going to want to know who you are, what you did, why you did it, why are they even talking about you? So that helps you build a name. So what happened to her is that she went viral off a video, and I was hoping one of my dick rating videos. Make sure one of y'all guys go send in my dick videos to Rockstar. Be like, yo, look at this chick. She's posting a no dick penis. In fact, there's one I can send y'all. He don't have no length. He has no penis. All he has is a head, and he has the head attached to his base. And it was an accident. So he wasn't born like that, and it didn't. They're not.
Wait, he told you this?
Yeah, I seen it before and after. So.
Oh Lord! Wait. So what happened to it? The middle part, the shaft.
The shaft is gone.
Wow.
Well, we'll talk about that on a whole nother load.
Damn.
But
yeah.
This business it's a lot. As a black sex worker, it's even harder.
Yeah.
We don't even get it easy. These white girls get it better. I mean, they can...
And that's it.
That's it.
And that's it.
Meanwhile, we doing everything under the damn sun, and still it's hard to get what they make.
Man, you're doing it, though.
I just want to say this for the record. If you're a sex worker, if you're a content creator, or whatever business that you're in, stay persistent. Don't worry about the negative. The negative is going to come. I mean, without the negative, how you know you're doing it right? Or how you know you're doing it wrong? So you need that kind of feedback. But don't pay attention to it, because that's not what matters.
Boy, I could talk to you all day. I know you got things to do. It's like 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock over there. Oh my God. Like, thank you for coming on here and just blessing my life with all of this information and just being so candid.
It's a pleasure. I mean, we can do this all the time. I mean, I have so much information to give up. It's not even...
Oh my gosh. So what's next? Or actually, yeah, what's next for Destiny and where can people find you? Of course, they know, but...
Of course, you can always... What's next for me? I don't really know. I have no idea, you know.
How long do you think you'll be in this business before you're like, I'm good?
I don't think I want to leave. I think I'm going to be an old-ass whore. I'm going to be an old-ass, gray-ass whore trying to show gray pussy hairs and shit. Showing my gray portion and shit. Listen,
granny porn.
Hold on. Do you know who Michelle is? She's on Twitter and she's fucking huge. In fact, this granny whore, she's a white granny whore with rolls and wrinkles and saggy ass titties, and she making bank. She making more than me. She made like 20,000, 30,000 every month. This white old whore. So I'm doing it until my old ass can't do it no more, until they find me with a dildo in my ass and had a heart attack somewhere.
Yes. Still having fun.
And when I die, I want y'all to bury me with my toys and be like, this bitch was a true vet.
You know, one thing
and you know what? Yeah, I want to even be funnier with it. I want somebody to fuck my dead body mouth. Fuck my mouth with a dildo. Homegoing service. Send me off right.
Okay.
Send me off right.
And you know, I do wonder what happens like to everything you post online once you die. What happens to all the porn? But I think
some of it stays. The paid videos and the money, the revenue, I think that comes down once they know that you're deceased. Because I know a couple of sex workers who have passed, and they was making money. In fact, they was making sales even after their death.
Right.
And then next thing you know, their site kind of took their videos down, because however they was getting paid, so they're getting direct deposit, and whoever's next of kin, you know, the financial part of the business of somebody's dying, that all kind of goes in. So once they get noted, once your Social Security gets hit with the deceased.
Oh, the Social Security number. Okay, that makes sense. Because that's what I was wondering. I was like, how are they going to know to stop the payments? But then I'm like, the Social Security number, and then they would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's.
So when they try to run your social, they'll see deceased and they'll be like, okay, we can't send payment, or they'll turn around and contact the estate. So they'll contact your estate, whoever's your administrator of the estates. Then they will have to show proof and all of that to close everything out, give out whatever you have money left out, dish it out to the estate. So it's like a whole process and stuff like that.
Wow. Man. Yeah, I so would love to have you on again, because there's just so many other things I want to talk about. I want to talk about relationships when it comes to that. Like, how do you handle that? How do you balance, like, work life? Like, there's still so much left to talk about. But thank you so much for talking to me. Once again, where can people find you? Find your YouTube page, all that?
YouTube is Destiny Redbone. What else? Onlyfans, www.destinyred.com. The link is in my bio. Follow my Twitter page. I do daily updates. Stuff that you won't see here you will see on Twitter.
Nice. Thank you so much, Destiny, for talking to me. It's great.
It's a pleasure. I don't mind doing this. And like I said, I could keep you on here all night long.
I would love to like have you back on again and just like answer some more questions. You're just so open, and like I really appreciate it.
Most definitely. Hold on, we have one question I want to answer before we leave. Somebody said, is the armpit fetish weird to me? No, it's not weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, sometimes when I don't put deodorant on and I be sweating, I like the way I smell when I sweat.
Interesting.
I be smelling like a weed. I be smelling like weed, so I don't mind when I perspire because I be smelling like a blunt and I be wanting to smoke. So,
see, that's good. That's there's a I guess in New York there was a some sort of like whatever thing where they have people wear the same shirt for like a week. And then at the end of the week, you put the shirt in a bag and you bring this bag to this class and it's like 13 other people and you pass your shirt around and everybody takes turns smelling your musk and smelling your body odor. And well, okay, so yes, but what's interesting about that is, boy, it smells different to everybody. People were describing certain musty smells as like childhood or like cake or like, oh, that smells like, or it smells good or like, so that blows my mind that some odor could.
Okay, and I can tell to quell your question on that. All I gotta say is you are what you eat. Whatever you put in your body is what you get out. So a lot of people who have like a real stink, want to run you out the room must.
Yeah.
Those people kind of eat pork. They tend to eat pork.
Ooh.
People who eat sweets a lot, their sweat tends to smell a little sweeter. So smell like a stinky, rotten kind of cake, but it's still you can smell the sweetness.
Yeah.
Me, I smoke weed. I smoke weed to the point where I smell like my perspiration smells like weed. Like I can literally lift my armpit up, smell it, and it smells like straight kush. To the point where nice. I be sometimes I don't even be looking at my own armpit because it smells like kush, you know.
Nice.
And I don't eat pork, so my diet consists of beef, chicken, turkey, starches, dairy, and that's about it. So
would you ever chug? Would you ever do like a feeding video?
Like a mukbang?
Yeah, or like somebody pays you like chug some milk or something like that, or like.
In fact, I'm gonna start doing food videos. That was I had a guy who used to want me to eat food, eat a big plate of food, to the point where my stomach is like popping out. And then not only just popping out on its own because I'm full, but they also wanted me to push my belly out to make it bigger. And then be all full and fat and feel sluggish and then want me to fuck my pussy really hard. And I was like, not really with it. But he was into me eating.
Interesting.
Like, okay.
You know what though? I can see, I mean, I watch mukbangs all the time. I enjoy.
There's one person, Miss B Love.
Okay, I have gone on and off of her videos. On and off.
Now, I'm going to tell you the one reason why she has the many followers that she do. All that slurping. Sound like she's sucking a dick. Nobody got to look at her.
She has a lot.
Close your eyes and be like this. Oh, yeah, it tastes delicious. My dick in your mouth is delicious. She over there talking about, oh, yeah, I'm a dip it. You gonna dip it? No.
She has like over... She has over like 1 million. Like people watching her. Yeah, she has the long nails and she's always slurping. Wow, that's a good point. That's a good point.
As a man, and that slurping sounds something totally different. Fuck a crab leg. She's slurping on the dirt.
Because I'm like, she has a lot of people watching her. Interesting.
All that. It's almost like, you know, when she does that, a guy can be like, yeah, you tasted my competition. Yeah.
People want to know who? What's her name again?
Miss B Love.
Yeah, B Love on YouTube. Look up mukbang B Love. She eats a lot of seafood.
And her sauce is good, y'all. I got her.
Really?
Oh, God, bitch. I got the mild and spicy.
I think maybe it's...
She had me slapping on shit. She had me slapping on corn. She had me slapping on potatoes and eggs and shit. Shit that I wouldn't even eat sauce with. I was eating shit with it. Eating fried chicken with it. I was just with it, dicking.
Now we got a
Yeah, my armpits do smell like weed. And I do sell like tissues of my armpit sweat if you don't believe me. So if you want, come message me.
Adele, go.
We got some funk going on right now. So if you want some of this funk going on, hit me up. I got you.
Doesn't smell like anything yet.
When you smell it, when you put it in a bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
You take tissue, you wipe your armpits, right? And you put it in a Ziploc bag and you Ziploc it. And then what I like to do sometimes, like for a few days, if I have it sitting, I'll open it up a little bit and smell it to make sure my funk is in there. And if it's not, I like to like redo it again and put it back in and I'll send it off. And then once they get it, they be like, oh, the aroma just hit me. It smells so good. So, yeah.
Dang, I kind of want to do that just to see what I actually really smell like, just out of curiosity.
Do it.
It's interesting. Wow.
Listen, how you want to tell somebody how to treat your body if you don't know how to treat your own body? You got to learn your body before you tell somebody how to treat your body. That's why a lot of people have a lot of sex problems, because you're a woman and, you know, you like to get your pussy in, but you don't tell your partner that that's what you like, so your partner just stick it in and you're like, what you doing? You ain't going to eat it first? Bitch, how the fuck he gonna know that's what you like? You gotta tell him what you like. Tell him what turns you on. That way your partner know what to do. We not mind readers. I don't read minds. You gotta tell me. I'm just gonna stick it in. I'm just gonna get it over.
That's the thing. I think I think a lot of us adults have issues. And that's because so much shame.
It's not about being ashamed. I think it's more being embarrassed because they don't know their bodies. You're a grown-ass woman. You don't know what turns you on. You don't know where your G-spot is. You don't know how to squirt. I mean, these are things that sometimes can be embarrassing for a grown-ass woman when there's people doing it like ease.
All the time, yeah.
And that's because we know our bodies. I know my body. I know what turns me on. I know how to make myself come within a minute. Meanwhile, it might take somebody 15 minutes to try to make me come because they don't know what turns me on. Like, you know, they'll do all of this. Meanwhile, I'm just one motion straight like that. But you want to do all of this shit, all this fancy shit. No, motherfucker, stay on cue. Just keep it. Just stay there. Keep it there. Right there. Okay.
Keep it on the clit.
But you want to do all this looking, all this rotating shit and make it feel good, and then think, motherfucker, get the fuck out. Let me get my vibrator. Put this shit real quick. I'm done. You gotta know your body. If you don't know your body, how you gonna let you know?
Same with men too. You gotta know what turns you on too, or what. Or I think with men, just be okay with what turns you on. You like a tongue in your ass? That's fine. You like your ass eaten. You like your ass licked. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be ashamed of what you like or what naturally, arouses you or turns you on.
I got a pimple on my eye.
Oh, they call it a sty.
Ooh. I'm about to pop that shit.
Ah! No, don't pop it. Oh my God. Live. Ah!
That hurt too much.
Oh, I wonder if anybody was into that. Somebody. Oh, so what's it? Let me taste it.
You're nasty.
Wow. Well, this was something else. Y'all follow Destiny on her YouTube page, follow her on Twitter, follow her everywhere. And then so this will be posted on my YouTube page, Random Conversations with Elizabeth, the whole thing. And this will also be posted wherever podcasts are available, probably tomorrow or like the next day after that.
That's fine.
This was just, wow, this was just so great. Like, this was just so great talking to you. And thank you, everybody who's like watching this live with us. And thank you all who commented and like submitted questions. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Do you still Skype?
Listen, we ain't answering no more questions.
Yeah. But follow Destiny, hit her up, blow her up, tip her, all the things. Yeah,
and do the same with my girl, Conversations with Elizabeth. Make sure you tip that ass too, because she is also a sex worker. This is not just a podcast with a regular person trying to interview a sex worker. This is sex workers, by sex workers, for sex workers.
Hey, I like that. Put that. Nice. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
You got something rolled up for yourself?
Oh, I gotta roll up downstairs, girl.
Nice. Thanks again. Yeah, have a good night, everybody else. This is about to end too. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks, Elizabeth. And we'll talk more.
Yes, we'll talk more. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.